The Raptors were back in Toronto on Saturday night hosting the Denver Nuggets, and fans and media before tip-off were finally able to hear from the newest Raptor, Thaddeus Young.
I'm very excited, for the simple fact of, this is a team that plays with a lot of energy. I've been a guy over the course of my career that's played with a lot of energy, a lot of passion in the game, and they're doing the same thing. When I looked at how the roster was constructed, I was like, man, like it's a whole bunch of tall, long, athletic guys. Like I'm with this, but good thing is I think it's a good mix between some veteran leadership and young guys. You have guys who've won a championship, and then you have, a guy like me who's played, 15 years in the league and, continuing to, go out there and, help guys. The one thing I've been entrusted to do is, to come and lead. And, I was just telling, somebody just then, my first week, I want to just kind of obviously play, but I want to evaluate the guys and, see how I can, help lead and help, be able to go to those guys and talk to them and, and not step on any toes, because, we all have to be on one accord to win basketball games, which is, the biggest thing, going out there and working and winning. That's the model I kind of live by. And, that's the model that, coaches live by. And, that's the model that this organization has lived by. So, I think it's a perfect fit.
What do you do to not step on toes? Like, how do you sit back and sort of evaluate, see there how they interact or how they interact with each other or with you? How does that process unfold?
Yeah, I mean, you just learn how to kind of interact with the guys through how they interact with the coaches or how they take constructive criticism during games and stuff like that when they're coming to the bench and, you're seeing how they react to coming out of the games. It gives me an opportunity to really evaluate and see how I can approach guys and be able to not, kind of make them mad or not step on their toes or not come off as a know-it-all and stuff like that. You want to be a great teammate, I think, and I think I've done that, over the course of my career. The one thing about me, anybody who's played with me or anybody on any teams I play with, they'll say that, the value that I bring, obviously I can play basketball, but I bring a significant amount of value from the leadership side and being able to communicate with my guys and uplifting them, even when they're in down times.
Where did you get that?
Say that again?
Where did you get that? How did that evolve in your personality?
I think when I started playing for Doug Collins, the one biggest thing, he always wanted me to kind of be vocal, and he always wanted me to kind of speak out. And because he knew that, I had a passion for not just winning, but making sure that my teammates were good, caring for others and being unselfish. And, that's what I've continued to do. Just try to be unselfish, try to, make sure that I'm making winning basketball plays as opposed to, individual basketball plays. Everything's for the team, and that's all I've been about, just a team focus.
You've been traded before mid-season, but it's been a little while. What was it like the last couple of days? Where were you when you heard the news, and how has this process been for you?
I mean, it's been a smooth transition. I think the only thing that was crazy was crossing the border.
Yeah.
But I was in Atlanta. I got the call from Pop, and he told me that it's done. We're trading to Toronto, and I told him, I said thank you, and thank you, for the time that I was able to kind of spend with him, him and the team. During this process, I learned a lot about myself because this was the first time in my career that I wasn't really playing as much, and so I had to kind of figure out how to continue to stay in shape, how to continue to do certain things and fight through adversity. And I think it's made me into a stronger player and a stronger person, but it also taught me a lot about, what I can kind of survive through, through these tough times.
Both Bobby and Masai kind of alluded to the fact that you've been on the radar the last couple of years and they wanted you here. What does that say to you, the confidence they have wanted you here and the conversation you had with them?
It says a lot. It says a lot, to me as a player, but, I'm very happy and ecstatic that, they wanted me here, and they've been kind of had me on the radar for quite a while. So it's really, really good to be wanted, but it'll be even better if we can continue, where we're kind of leaving off, and that's winning basketball games. for them to, kind of just jump above everybody and say, hey, like, we're going to make this trade. We're trying to get this done ASAP. That's huge for me. But I think we all have the same focus, and that's, to come in, put in work every day, and, get the results out of it, which is winning basketball.
Was OG excited that you were coming? And for
It was the first text.
those of us who have never seen it, what is it like when OG's excited?
Well, he was the first text, but I don't think he was like super excited. Because I've probably only seen OG smile like 3 times since we've known each other.
Which more than a text, more than 2 words?
No, actually.
There you go.
Yeah, wow. Now that you mention it, no, it was only 2. I'm going to talk to him about that.